Okay, y'all. So, welcome back. It's your girl, your favorite ghetto scientist, and as you already know, we are back here for the question of the week. Granted, like I said, this is a question that I posted some weeks ago, so we're not up to the current questions as of yet. But we're going to get into some of these responses in my reaction to what y'all said to my question of the week. So the question for this week, I want to say a couple months, either like a month or two ago, was, do niggas like they nipples licked? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little childish. For me personally, I'm not your girl for that, but I do know some men like it and some women they is down for it. So let's get into some of these comments to see like what was the overall response. Like I said, I probably will not be posting on the side view because I usually do that so people can see what I see, but problem is I don't want you to see people's usernames. So there was a lot of hell no's to the nipple play for men. I was quite surprised. Some dudes said yes, suck me and play with my nipples. Okay. Some more no's. Somebody just said yes. Someone said hell yeah, shit feels good. Good for you. You know, I love when somebody knows what they like. Some guys said it depends on the mood. Uh Someone said, yes, I do. Feel so good, and it makes him extra hard, you know? Somebody said, oh, this guy said, hell fuck no, any man allowing you to do any extra freaky shit like men. Wow, why he got like men just because he know what he like his women to do. I'm not going to say that just because you like your nipples play with it, you like men. That is not a me thing. That was somebody who commented that. That is not my opinion. Somebody said fucking right. It will for sure get you a second round. Damn. So that would give me the second round if I look flicking on little lips. I wouldn't be able to deal with you because that's not what. Okay, never mind. We ain't gonna get into my business. Anyways, a lot more fuck no's, some yups. Indeed. I never cared for it. Feels like a distraction. That's the first time I've ever heard that. I can only speak for myself when I say hells yeah. Hey, some other people feel like you too, my brother. I like he said this guy said I like him stuck. I may even push it towards the woman's mouth. Don't do that. That makes me feel like you got titties. It's enough for me. Um some more no. Somebody say yes, it's sensual touch and it's what's up. Don't like but don't dislike either. So they're neutral. Okay. Somebody said yes, suck my man boobs. That comment took me out because why y'all calling men boobs? That's my biggest reason why I don't even like playing around with men's nipples. Is just because it just feels like I don't know. It just feels like something women is really into, and it feels like titties. And sometimes it be chunky dudes that be like play with my nipples. It just feels like a whole breast, and I'm not into women, so this is turning me off. This is giving me bitch on bitch vibes. Just being honest. Somebody said, duh. There's some more no's. Yes. If you ain't biting my nipples, you can leave. Definitely will hit the fucking door for me. Uh, I don't like it, but if it does something for you, then I won't stop you until a few minutes later. So somebody was clearly neutral about it, but if that girl kind of be into it just for the hell of it in the moment, he'll let it happen. But you know, somebody said I like my nipples and stroke my lick. They said lick. They said like, but lick my nipples and stroke me. Shit feels amazing. Um, Somebody said hell yeah. Some shit just ain't. Gotta admit though, I don't know. But that was all that for that question of the week. There was a lot of no's. I was actually quite surprised to see how many men was just not vibing with it. But you did have some yeses, like some hell yeses, some this will keep them going type yeses. And hey, you know what you need. You know what you need out of that experience. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If I'm gonna put my input on it, me personally, I feel like you already know it. it's a dead fucking no for me. I'm not even gonna pretend it. Like, I definitely dated a guy that liked that done. I tried it. I used to try to be more gay. It just, eventually, we was having issues where he was like, you just seem like you got a low sex drive. Because I just wasn't interested in having sex with him because I just didn't like it. And it's like, he wasn't getting the fact that I kept saying that I don't really care for doing this. But he liked it. So, whatever. I just stopped fucking him. I just started fucking somebody else, to be real. Well, it is what it is. The world keeps going. I had to stop. I had to drop that because that wasn't it for me. But as you know, Mondays we drop the question of the week. Fridays around 4 or 5 we'll drop the video to the question of the week so we could get the responses and my reaction, as you already know, because I'm goofy as fuck and I love it here. So until then, I will see you next Friday for the question of the week. Okay. Don't forget to also follow me on all my social medias. It's linked somewhere in my bio on my YouTube channel. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.